they making some big moves, and everything is falling into place. Everything makes sense. And also, I'll tell you guys that COVID has different strains. If you go and get tested, if you are showing just one strain, they will label you with the C. The tests are faulty. The death certificates are being changed so that they can say it was in relation to the C. If you are showing one strain, whether it's kidney failure, heart failure, or anything else. Mm-hmm. When it comes time to go on a respirator, they have an A, B, and C. They're skipping A, they're skipping B, they're going straight to C, putting people on the respirator. They are totally skipping steps that could save people's lives. If you notice, all of these companies, they're making masks. We get masks, we get PPE equipment sent in, we get masks sent in, this, that, and the other. Well, if we get this sent in, why do we have all of these companies focused on making masks, doing tests, producing tests, and also the PPE equipment? If we have all this stuff, where is it? Why do we not have enough? If they're producing so much as rapidly as they say they are.
Right.
But we got a bigger plan, y'all. We got to stay focused.
Well, somebody was asking, I know we were buffering a lot for a minute, but they were asking, where was you getting your information? They wanted to do some reading up on it.
Oh, and I did so deep. I did so deep. And one piece will take me to another piece, And I can't call it right off the top of my head, but I actually saved the videos, and I don't have no way to send you videos, and I have a real good video that I want to send you. I think I texted you the other day, SP, and I asked you, do you have an email? Because I wanted to send you some stuff, which is very, very important, but I didn't get a response. And it may have been when you were feeling, when you was not feeling well, because you didn't respond to me. But it was some very important video. And also, I'll tell you, watch the news. Watch the news. Or the next time you see Trump, you're going to see him speak on telling these plants to stay open.
Yeah, that's what he's been telling them plants. He's like, he's really telling them that, matter of fact, the people that's working at these plants, 50 people walked out and said it's too dangerous. And this wasn't a union thing or nothing. I was reading on it. He was like, Trump is saying, keep your doors open regardless. And people's like, regardless if we sick or there's so many people dying who got the corona working at these plants, we don't know if it's for some reason they know. It's either the meat. The reason why it's probably still alive is because it's so cold, it don't die. Right. Because when you work in those meatpacking places, it's cold.
We need some heat. Now, remember when this thing first started out with the meat? Okay, we thought, well, are they messing with the food? Is it coming from the meat? Because, China was involved with Smithfield, and then we got sister companies like Tyson, all this and that. And they also had a truck exporting pork over to China. Don't know if they kept over there or if they did something and sent that back. I don't know. But you start thinking, all of these people getting sick in the plant. So you wondering now, is it the meat that's causing these people to get sick? Or are they doing a person-to-person transmission? And you got them wearing PPE equipment? Or not? People are walking out because they think it's dangerous.
Right.
This was back in October.
So, this been going on a while. But the sole purpose is to run. I think the meat that we have, I'm not a doctor, I can't say, but I think the meat that we have now, I think the meat is safe if we cook it to the degrees of doneness where it's supposed to be. I think that meat is safe, but they are definitely gonna be switching this meat over. We're gonna be eating plastic, synthetic meat. It's not gonna be real meat.
So even about meat, if you don't have meat since this pandemic been going on, it's no good.
That's right, and it's just what else can you see happening if they shut down? If they're telling the farmers to destroy this real meat, if they're telling them to destroy this, they already telling them what meat.
It's me, Winston Ray. Hey, Shay World.
You're gonna have to go vegan. I told you that. I told you when you went up there one day. I said you're gonna have to go vegan.
Because it's gonna get real serious. So also now that he's bailed out the big portal, and we got those stimulus checks still going on. Now he's talking about not doing a second round stimulus.
Hey Oreo, how's you doing?
Because he could
Thank you
either
guys.
give $1,200 to every citizen
Hey Aline.
every month. They're saying up to a year. It could possibly be 6 months until the economy bounces back. But he wants to lower the taxes.
Oh, thank you for the raid, you guys. Thank you.
You're going to be affecting people on Social Security as well as retirement. So which is the better?
Thank you, Winston. I see you.
That? And the money is going to come
Thank you, Winston.
From the citizens. And we may lose programs because of it. And if anyone doesn't know, he was going in. First, they had the able bodied. They just took people off of food stamps.
Mm-hmm.
He actually went in April, and he tried to cut the food stamp program completely off. And a judge stopped him from doing that. But the people wasn't aware.
Thank you for the super chat. Super chat.
Super chat. The food stamp program. But this program is going to be
shake it up.
Again
Shake it up. Stir the pot. Stir the pot. Stir the pot. Stump it out. Stump it out. Stump it out. Thank you.
You just got to pay attention. Look to your left, your right, and what's in front of you.
Exactly.
Then you think, here we go. We got, this feels just so much, but I'm going to let it run off my tongue, and I'm going to let it run off. If you think about it, okay. We had things going on when Obama was in the house. Obama gone, Trump comes in.
Thank you, Winston, for the super chat. Super chat. Super chat. Shake it up. Shake it up. Stir the pot. Stir the pot. Stir the pot. Stump it out. Stump it out.
Because we can't be fooled.
Thank you, Winston.
You got Biden put in his candidacy for the president. Then you had Bernie Sanders drop out.
I appreciate it, Winston. Thank you.
And he's gonna be pushing.
And thank you guys for praying for me.
Obama,
thank you. I appreciate you guys.
He's pushing Biden, and then Hillary Clinton has jumped on the bandwagon with Biden. So they are actually trying.
Winston, I be in your chat all the time. You just don't see me, but I be over there all the time.
If y'all pay attention or go do you some research, but we know what those people have done and are capable of, and we also know about Biden. If you don't, look it up, research it.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to remember, Dr. Fauci, he has been in that lead position for some years, even when Obama was there. They decided they wanted to kind of stop the funding for them to do this nano research, this virus research. So what Fauci did, He took the funding that he already had, and he let that funding go over to
Yeah,
China
John Winston
so
has
they
a
could
chat.
continue
It's
to
me,
do the
Winston. Yes,
viral
honey.
studies. And now that the virus is
You
out,
have to go over there.
Poochie's hands
He's
are
pretty
very,
good.
very dirty.
I'm over there
So
all the
you can't
time.
trust
I
everything
just
that's
don't
right
say
in
nothing. I
front
be
of your nose.
listening
You gotta
every morning.
dissect stuff and get down to the very, very bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you look at Pelosi and all the other members, all of a sudden, they want to wear masks. Why? One, are you trying to fool the people because y'all know they're saying, well, they're not standing 6 feet apart. They're not wearing masks.
Did you see Joe Biden didn't have no mask on?
Oh, yeah. And I'm going to tell y'all, it goes deeper, SC. The 6 feet apart. Let me tell you about the 6 feet apart. First,
All right,
they said 6
TT.
feet. Then they said 13 feet.
Right.
Now, if we do the drone thing, and I call it dragon drone, they do have a dragon drone.
No, this is V
But
Honey.
you will have drones that fly over. They're doing it in Pennsylvania. People start raising so much sand that they're not doing it because they moved it into America. They moved it to Florida. The drone will fly down. You're not 6 feet apart. You need to, if you cough, if you sneeze.
Thank you,
they can stand
Exploring,
out
for coming
an
over
alert
here.
where the police can
Thank
come
you,
right
Winston.
directly to you because the drone is doing the work. But they say
Thank
the
you,
drone
Exploring,
cannot do facial
Ginger.
recognition. Well, be careful about that.
Thank
If
you,
you
Cooking
stand
with
6
Q,
feet to
and
13
more.
feet
Thank
apart,
you.
a drone can detect your one single person. If you stand in a group of 10 or more, the drone
Hey,
cannot
Anita
tell
B. Thank you
if
for
it's
coming
one
over.
person. It won't be able to
Thank you,
decipher.
guys.
But you got to remember, a drone was made for the military.
Right.
A drone was made for weaponry,
They-
not to do this little spy stuff. See, they trying to throw y'all off, but you got to pay attention and do your research to what's really, really going on.
Right. They said this one drone was, they got pictures of it. I'm trying to see if I can find a video that the drone pulled the trigger to shoot somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen it?
I haven't seen the video, but I know it's true, SP, because I do science. They designed the drone for the military. And at first, when they tried to put it out there to the public about a drone, they said, oh, the drone can fly so high
Good night,
without being
TT.
detected by the human eye. But we're only going to use them to survey land to see if we could prosper and if we could grow crops there. That's the first lie that they put out to us. But the drone was always meant for the military, and a drone can shoot. All a drone has to be is programmed, and you don't have to be right there to do it. They're manually operated. About 2 years ago, when I was doing my science, I was thinking about switching over to get the schooling on droning because that was going to be a real hot commodity. And I was seriously thinking about going to learn how to operate the drone. But once I learned what the drone is really, really for, I changed my mind. But the drone ain't all cute. Like
Hey,
y'all
Leo,
thinking.
it's your
The
boy,
drone
Lego.
can do
How you
some harm.
doing?
It can do some damage. But see, for all this stuff to work out, they have to implement the 5G.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we have to be looking out for. That's what they pushing. That's what they trying to do. So don't y'all get out here with these people marching. Let the devil fight the devil.
Right.
We're poor. We don't own any businesses. Don't get in harm's way. There is a virus. Stay out the way. And I'm telling you right now, before you got sick, SP, I have some paperwork for you, baby. But it's already implemented. They are already, if things get worse, they are already going to be taking Trump to the underground city. And if y'all ain't seeing people like the Pope and all, where they at? That's where they are.
Mm-hmm.
And the gates are closed. You're not getting in. That's where they are, and that's where they're going to be going.
Yes,
So
yes.
don't be fooled. But they're doing it right now. If it gets worse, Trump will be taken underground.
Exactly.
And so will all the other
Super, super, super
other
chat. Super,
people right
super,
along
super
with him.
chat.
I'm gonna see if I
Super
got my little
chat.
paper right
Shake,
there because
shake,
I
shake
did it
it up.
and I
Shake,
actually
shake, shake
printed
it
it
up.
off
Stir the pot,
because I
stir the
wanted to
pot.
come and
Stir,
tell
stir,
y'all about
stir the
this
pot.
stuff
Stump
because
it out.
I
Stump
wasn't
it out. Stump, stump,
believing half
stump
of
it
the
out.
stuff, but I'm telling you, it makes so much sense. And if they do a second stimulus, they're going to do every citizen with a card. They're going to do every citizen with a card so they can get your money there rapidly. You can get your money there quicker. We're moving into this process of the chipping. Y'all look up chip parties. See what a chip party is.
A chip
Look at
party?
these vaccinations. Yes, ma'am. Look at these vaccinations. There are things that can be put in vaccination. You can have a mark on the skin, or you can have a mark underneath.
Go ahead.
That thing is testing. Y'all just have to be cautious of what you're running to and what you're signing up for, because you can do something unknowingly.
Tricia, how
There's
you
a lot
doing?
of trickery going on right now.
Right. Now, do you know, like, you remember, I don't know if you guys got a Kroger's or Dillon's, and everybody's got a card that it helped you save on some of the things that they have and save on gas, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Now, after you give them your food or whatever to register your food or whatever, while they're charging you for your food or something, after that you give them your card, and then they they scan the card, and then it takes off all this money that they done increased so that you look like you're getting a deal.
Yeah, like you're getting a discount.
Do you know that in one day they put in every Dillon's, and if you go to your Dillon's, you'll go and you'll see this, that you know what? They don't want to touch your card. They don't want to touch your money. Money's not going to be no good anymore.
Right.
They don't
You
want to
move it
touch your
up.
card. They've got a thing that's going to scan you, and they tell you to scan it. They don't want to touch nothing of yours. If you know how when people be like, "I got money," money's not going to be important. If you don't have a
Right.
card, guess what? You're not going to be able to do business.
That's right, because we're slowly but surely moving away from money. So they're going to ride the sea thing with everything they can. Well, we don't know how they're transmitting it. We don't know how it got here. We don't want to be exchanging money. Hand to hand. Money is the dirtiest thing. So everything is
Thank you,
going.
Anita,
It's
for the
going to
super
be
chat. Super,
digital, whether
super,
you like
super
it or not.
chat.
The
Super
money is going to
chat.
be obsolete.
Shake, shake, shake
We
it up.
moving
Shake,
there.
shake,
I'm
shake
not
it up.
saying
Stir the
all
pot,
this stuff
stir the
coming
pot. Stir,
tomorrow,
stir,
but I'm
stir the
telling you the
pot.
plan
Stump
is
it out.
being
Stump
rolled
it out.
out.
Stump,
If you
stump,
just
stump
pay
it out.
attention, it's being rolled out. And when I say war, these countries, our country, China, Italy, France, all these countries, honey, they could all very well be working together because we need to detox. And the
I
Chinese
hope so,
people have over
Carla.
1 million people. If you watch what they're doing, all they want to do, they want to take over Africa. They have too many people in their country to populate. Do your research. Do your research. And it's clear, it's nose on your face, but they're trying to take over their country. They already indebted to them.
Right.
They cannot pay them. They
What's
sneaking
the
people
question,
over there. They're
Cooking
taking
with
them for
Q?
their paperwork.
What's the
They don't
question?
have the paper. It's like the Chinese are flooding Africa right now. But that's what they want. They want to take over their country. But the particular goal, the point that I want to make with this silent war, it doesn't matter how many we lose, because we're going to lose many,
Go ahead.
many.
Say the
It
question.
amazes me how they
I'll
can put
let
a
her know
number
what you're
on.
talking about.
How would you know that? That's what y'all projecting. That's what you want to get to, is what I'm feeling like. But the end goal is to be one leader, one ruler. China
What's
and
the
the U.S.
question,
both.
Cooking with
They can't
Q?
rule
What's
it.
the question? I will
They
give her
can't
the
rule it.
question.
The goal is to have one leader. That's why I say this is chess. This is not checkers. And they're moving us around like the pieces, and we just comply. We just comply. We sit back, waiting, and watching.
Right.
We need to be more vigilant. We need to be more vigilant. Let the world know that we are one. We are woke. It takes me to shut anything down.
Somebody have a
It's
question
more
for
of
you.
us. Yes, ma'am.
They say, have you heard about Wi-Fi 6 is part of the 5G agenda?
Yes, ma'am. I don't care if you got the slowest megabytes running through your house, which I do. It doesn't matter. When they get these 5Gs up, your internet, everybody's internet is gonna go up to 5G. And what's really awful, they ain't even got this up and running fully like they want it. They already working on 6G as well as maybe possibly a 7. And a lot of people think this has something to do with the illness. But I researched that. China has always had a big population. China has this modern tech. They have had 5G for a while. So why are their numbers lower than ours and they're placed number 11 on the death toll? The United States is way higher than China. Now, you tell me how. You tell me how. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. So we been toyed with, we being manipulated, but it's for a sole purpose. It's a sole purpose. And we can't get mad at God and question God, why? If you exist, why? No. Things are going to happen. They're meant to happen. They're supposed to happen.
Right.
Our God is a jealous God. God, sometimes things happen. God gets your attention.
Yes.
If you read Revelation, we have 7 churches. We in number 7. People got to take heed. Sometimes things happen because God want to get your attention because we ain't been paying no attention. We done got caught up on tangible things. And we moved so far left against Christ. It's really sad. It's really sad. But he's getting our attention, and it's going to happen. As far as I know, there's nothing we can do to stop it.
Right.
We might slow it down or put it off for a little while, but we still can make an effort.
Right.
Because it's our life, it's our livelihood. We want to eat some fake meat.
Right.
Our body may not be able to digest that stuff over long periods of time.
Right.
And I also have a legal way where you can decline vaccine. So they can never say that you refuse to take your vaccine. There are legal and respectable ways to decline.
Well, you know,
vaccine.
there was a lady I was just reading. I can't remember where she was from. Probably got to look it up again. There was a lady that they just arrested because I guess she had been tested positive for the corona or whatever. And so they quarantined her to her home and they caught her at Kroger's. And I guess
Oh,
this
yeah.
is the 3rd time. So they arrested her and put her in jail. And I'm like, how did she have an order to stay at home in the first place? Because just because someone says you test positive doesn't mean that you affect this. You know what I'm saying? And then then like they don't know her circumstances. She probably was out of food.
And she probably, they probably wanted her to just self-quarantine if she was positive or maybe asymptomatic, just to kind of keep her away from people, but she refused. And a lot of people, when you get caught up like that, people are starting to say, you infringing on my constitutional right.
Right. Hey,
They get a
Joe,
lot
how
of
you
that
doing?
going on. But don't y'all get out here and go flooding to no beach or go out here in these protests and marches. Just take caution. Just be safe. Because like I say, honey, we
Hey,
ain't
Tay, I
even
see you in the
hit the beat.
house.
I don't care what they stand up there and say. We got way more to
Hey,
come.
Frank, GTV, I
We
see
got
you in the
way more to
house.
come. And I believe when it turns that cold, if we can ever come from under these clouds, because we forecast for some more bad weather tonight again.
Mm-hmm.
Have the sun since the springtime came, all we got is rain, cloud, and more tornado watches
Right.
and bad storms. So you just have to be cautious and you can. Well, I'll tell you. Yes, I do believe that they can mess with the weather. They can control the weather. Yes,
Right.
I do. Yes, I do, without a doubt. And you got to remember, we've seen everything. We've had earthquakes. We've had tornadoes. We've had tsunamis. We've had snow in places don't see snow. We've had these cold temps when it cold. You don't know if it's winter, spring, summer, or fall.
Right.
And all of these things happen for a reason. They're happening for a reason. And all you can do is just stay safe.
I'm feeling okay, Sharon. I've been taking my medicine.
Anybody got any questions? You got any questions? I'm going to go ahead and see if I got that folder I made.
No, I've been reading the questions as you've been talking and stuff. We've been doing all kind of stuff while you've been talking, but we getting all your
Okay.
information. But you know what? I try to tell everybody, and I think people sometimes think that, I know people be thinking I'm crazy, because I try to tell people that, okay, look what they're doing. They're getting rid of the pigs. Look what they're doing. They're getting rid of the phones. Look what they're doing. They're getting rid of the milk. Look what they're doing. They're going underground. You know, I don't care if they don't shut down the meat packing house. I don't want their meat no more. No way. I don't want it. No, it's either the meat or it's the people. If it's not the meat that's infected, the people are infected and they're touching the meat. Why would you want to eat something somebody that they said what the numbers went up from 500 to 800 people in one packing house infected.
I think they had another packing house that had 1,000 employees.
If you've got
They
1,000
got
employees that's infected with this
one
corona or
Yes.
C, and they're touching the meat and everything, and you know how people don't wash their hands,
Exactly.
and they still wearing the same gloves, and they put the gloves on. They don't know how to put the gloves on without touching the outside because it ain't a sterile. That's what doctors
Right.
do. And I seen a nurse the other day. She just put the gloves on all kind of ways and everything. And I'm just looking at her like, I almost told her, hold up. You not finna stick me with a needle and you done put the gloves on, but you touching all over the glove. And then you had nerve to cut the fingertip off so you can push down so you can feel, my pulse. What good is the glove?
That's right. And a lot of people don't even know how to put the gloves on properly.
Exactly.
They contaminate them before they even get them on or remove them.
Right, you can't touch all over the glove, then stick them on. You grab them in your hand, or you got them all in your hand, bunched up, and you just put the gloves on. That glove is infected.
Yes, ma'am. It sure is. It sure is.
I see people all the time doing things. It just wipes out everything you just did. Did you see where? And I'm not trying to get off a topic, but that person in Milwaukee, 5 people got killed, all down there in Milwaukee. All the people
Was it
standing,
like 19 people, I think?
huh?
I'm trying to think. I know I read something. How did they get killed, SP?
The man killed, allegedly the man came home and killed him from 14 to
Yeah,
41. And then
yeah.
he called
I saw that.
911 and said he came home and somebody done killed his whole family. They
It,
hurried
it's
up and put
awesome.
him in jail.
Hmm.
And
It's just crazy.
yeah, and everybody, it's such of a big thing. 5 family members, and they known everybody's outside and they're mad and they're crying and everything. Girl, they were they out there with the mask underneath their chin. The reporter underneath her chin, she's got her mask. What good is the mask if you got it underneath your chin?
And you're not gonna put it on, honey, because they be reporting. They talking right through the mask. They ain't taking those masks off. They talking right through it. You still can hear. They using a long microphone extension, holding it out to the speaker so they can have that social distancing thing going on. So just I ain't even gonna say watch the people. Watch the money. Watch the people with the money. Watch them. However they moving, then it starts coming clear. It'll start becoming clear to you. And if y'all don't know, Bill Gates, for a long time,
No, Sharon, I
he's
didn't
been
hear about the nurse.
stockpiling food, as well as several bunkers. For a long time, he's been stockpiling. If y'all have ever seen inside of a bunker, honey, they can have up to 11 floors, SP. They got playground for the kids in the house. You got your flat screen TV. I mean, you have so much space in that bunker where you can live so comfortable. There's no need to worry about what's going on the outside. You
Right.
don't need for anything out here because everything is in that daggone bunker. Elevators, I'm telling you, it made me sick when I saw it. Like, just look at this, but I bet you every bunker is sold. Now, when you look at people like, take for instance, LeBron James or any of these people that make millions of dollars playing sports, well, they're worried as well.
Right.
They're not any safer than me or you.
Right.
They can have their big houses. Big houses still have to be maintained. If you spend money, you got to have money coming in. Right now, nobody is making that kind of money. So they're worried about sustaining too. That's why y'all see all these people popping up on YouTube, all this and that. Well, I really don't want to hear it. You know, you'll never know my struggle because they've always been above it. I got better things to do with my time.
Right.
I'm trying to educate myself and help my people, so I ain't stood about, because y'all not putting back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they had the nerve to get, I think, a $10 million bailout. For what? These people make $16 million a person.
Right.
But once it got out there, here they go. Oh, we gonna give the $10 million stimulus back. You shouldn't have never inquired for it anyway. But
all right.
they're
Thank you,
hurting
Cooking with
just
Q.
like
Nice to have
we
you over
are.
here. If you
What I would
guys
do
are
with the
not
kids,
part of the
they
channel,
have
go
had
ahead and
income.
subscribe
Yes,
to the
they got
channel.
nannies. So now they
Come
seeing
part
the
of this
reality,
family.
and they trying to make money and pull you in by watching them on YouTube. They got to get money in somehow. Other than that, money is just being spent.
Right.
So you just got to pay attention. Don't let these people, guide you and fool you, because some of them, a lot of them, they are part of the system. They are part of the problem.
Right.
So you mess around and be following the wrong thing, and that's not what you need to do.
Right.
But they officially said if things get worse, they are prepping right now for the president and the officials to go underground. And I'm not saying everything, I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow, the day before, but I'm telling you it's coming, and this thing ain't got number 3 steps to it. And the first, we call it, this is the test.
Right.
But the first thing, they're going to gain control. The second phase, electromagnetic pulse attack. Do y'all know what it is? It's called EMP. Look it up. And then next, you're going to have your blackout. Don't know what a blackout going to be, but it's going to happen. It could be 24 hours to 48 hours, possibly longer. That's why you guys are being told to stock up, because it's not going to be a game.
Yep, and you better get a generator.
You better, because if your neighbor hungry and they ain't got no food and they smelling food, you think they ain't gonna come to your door? They gonna get it however they gotta get it. Because my baby hungry and I'm gonna feed myself and my children. So y'all just prepare yourself.
Right.
And 5G is it was designed as a military weapon, and that is always its purpose. And yes, they can shoot from the drone, so just be on point about that. Yeah. Protest things that you can. Sign a petition online. Send it to your governor. I'm not telling you to get out there, but I'm telling you to be a part of something, because we have to react. We have to react. You just can't sit back and let things happen to you.
Yes. Because
the plan is to destroy the model sovereignty of the United States. To remove, they want to move all infrastructure to one global platform. Yeah. And then they're going to control the mass population. Right. Look at what I'm saying. You don't even have to take my word. If you don't want to take my word, go to your Bible, read Revelation. My Bible tells you the exact same thing.
Yeah,
And
it
you have to
does.
see why.
Right.
Who's talking, who they're talking to, and what they're talking about.
Right.
Don't read the verse you want. You read the verse before, and you read the verse after. And if you ask yourself these questions, you will never go wrong. Look to your Bible. Look to your
Yeah,
Bible.
I
God
need
is
to get me
talking to
some
all
rest.
of
I'm
us.
getting tired.
God is talking to all of us right now. You better get yourself right.
Yeah.
You better get yourself right. I'm telling you, because it's coming, and there's nothing we can do to stop it.
Right.
Nothing.
Right.
And this is the last thing I'm gonna say on my subject, SC.
Okay.
The plan, I do believe,
Yes.
the plan is to crash the U.S. market
Yeah.
because of the debt. We will never be able to pay off our debt.
That don't
People
even
will
make sense.
not. They will not have any job. The new currency is gonna be rolled out. We're gonna be a cashless society. People
Right.
will be vaccinated. You can be vaccinated with the
Carla,
mark.
I'm at
You
home,
can also have the
but I go
mark
back to the doctor tomorrow.
installed. And remember my reason, if I'm not mistaken, the mark is the right hand or the forehead.
Right.
And at this time, when all of these things happen, when we become a part of this new world with one leader, trust and believe
Okay.
the Antichrist will be revealed.
Thank you,
He
Coretta.
will be revealed. So when I think about Trump, all these people coming together, it seems like they're all against him.
Yeah.
So do I say, what he's doing is right? Is he trying to tell us? But I question that as well. Is because you got to remember, I can lie to you right in your face and you will never know.
Right.
I could be a part of something, but you will never know.
Right.
So we have to be careful.
Right.
Don't worry about your little cell phone. Don't worry about your little landline phone. Honey, y'all might have to go back to using a walkie-talkie. Back to the walkie-talkie days. Y'all remember that?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, that's all I have to share on my little notes that I did write down to you.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I had to share. And I'm just getting more and more every day with a clearer understanding. But anything that I have said, I may not quote y'all where I got it from, but just type in a keyword and see what some things pop up for you.
Right.
See what some things pop up for you, because I'm not going to tell you nothing that I haven't researched. And I mean, I go deep and I go hard because I know it and I want to know, because this is my life.
Right. And we appreciate you for getting that information for us and sharing it, because, some of us be like, we don't know, unless we hear it from someone that's researched it, we won't hear that. We just blind to it. So I appreciate you doing all the hard work and then sharing.
Oh, yes. And y'all pay attention. Please go on your internet while you can. Go on your internet and research the things I'm telling y'all. You'll never see this stuff on the news. You would never
Hey,
see
BJ,
this
how
stuff
you
on
doing?
the news. I guarantee you. But
Yeah.
we got some people out here that's telling us some truth.
Well, you see you see the stuff happening, but you don't know what it means.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like
You
Trump
want
is
to
like,
better understand
I'm writing an order to keep all these meat packing houses plants open, and I'm like, what? Why do you
It
gotta
doesn't
make
matter.
an order to keep them open, and people are dying? Something's not right. Would you?
To be out there, but people getting it in while they can get it in. And I'm going to get all mine.
Right.
I'm going to get all mine. I'm pulling knowledge and I'm going to expose it.
Yeah.
Any way I can. If y'all get anything, y'all post it up and y'all share it. Because people got to know. Before they close our mouth, we can communicate.
I see you upward, onward. How you doing? And Angel, I see you in the house. Well, I'm glad that you get the information, you give it to us. It always give us something to think about, you know.
But
And
y'all think, use your brain. That's the lesson.
yeah,
At the end of everybody's thing I've been looking at, use your brain.
yeah,
You can't go off of what somebody tells you.
Mm-mm.
Use your brain. You decide what's right for you. And we're gonna have a lot of non-believers. I know that.
Well, see,
Period.
that's
But
what's
it's
so
okay.
good that we can communicate and talk, and they hear it. When you hear it and you see it, then you start understanding and believing, and then you really start looking. If you never heard the stuff and it's happening, you just don't know what's happening. But that's how I get stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Like my mom would tell me when we were kids, she would say, she would say, we would know which crime, which race or did whatever crime, and I would say, how would you know? And she says, well, you have to, so first thing I listened to her, but I really ain't paying attention. I'm like, oh, maybe they just a little bit of,
Mm-hmm.
prejudice or something. They just want to say that, but then, because that's what I would think for a kid, because they just saying that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Exactly, SP. Mama said. But I had to hear her say this. And she says, well, watch. And then I started watching. And then we started seeing, if a kid came up missing or such and such. It was the same
Okay.
motto. That's how she ended up getting, knowing that that was from this race or this, ethnic group or what. And
Mm-hmm.
then it started becoming, I started being aware of what she was saying and how to understand it myself.
Right.
But I first had to
That's true.
hear somebody bring it to me, tell me to start watching it. And then when I started watching it for myself, then it started coming into, yeah, I see what you're saying. I see, people not just trying to, that's why I was, when we were talking about Cupcake, I was like, people ain't just going around stealing black little kids, talking about, you know, uh, ransom. That don't even make sense. What
No, it
little
don't.
black little,
Totally out of character.
yeah,
Totally out of character.
what little black kid mama making minimum wage, a single
Even out of
parent,
listen. Yeah.
that they want ransom?
Yeah.
That don't even make sense.
Don't make sense. But we supposed to be that, you know,
Eh,
that we just believe that and fall for anything. So we know it's a bigger picture. It's a way bigger picture
All
than
right,
that. And I ain't
motivation. I
gonna even
see you
touch that
later.
because it's
Hope I
gonna
see you at
come.
5
And
p.m.
in the
We're going to
end,
go
you still
live.
gonna have your believers, and you're gonna have your non-believers.
Right.
But to each their own. Some people never accept truth. They just don't. I don't
Right.
care how you put it. They see things one way with that tunnel vision, and they just stuck.
Right.
So it's okay. But the message is today, I feel like I did my part, and I'm going to tell y'all the message today. God is trying to get our attention. Pass it on. Pass it on.
Yeah.
We have
Ooh.
to get the message out. The lesson is to pass it on. In Jesus' name, I ain't say nothing about corona. I ain't say nothing about no corona. Pass on the name of Jesus.
Yes. All righty.
I'm done with what I got to say, and I thank you so much, family.
Well, thank you. Thank you, V, honey.
Oh, you very welcome, baby. You take care of yourself. And, girl, you know I got to go because I got to go dig some more. And when I get some more, I'm bringing it right to you, Miss Vicky.
All righty. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Wow, that was a lot of information, you guys. That was a lot of information. Let me see here. The Lord is my shepherd. The Lord is my strength and my shield. In him my heart trusts, and I am helped. My heart exalts, and with my song I give thanks to him. Psalms 28. Thank you for sending that to me. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Oh, I like when she brings that information. She brings that information. She does that good, yeah, she does that good research. And she always tells you something that a little long-winded. She's a little long-winded, but I still it don't matter because I still like I still like the information that she gives because I did not know that they were going to try to make meat out of plants. I didn't know that. And anytime I get information like that, I do go research it. Yes, SP rest is a gift from God. Rest till you go live later on. I am. I'm finna rest. Yeah, because I was getting a little tired. I was getting a little tired, you guys. And then we had that raid come in here. Winston and them done came in here, you know, showing love. And I appreciate him. And his family came over here. She does a deep dive. Yes, she does, don't she? She, BJ said she missed it, but okay, you guys, we using our brain. This old news is been happening, yeah. Alrighty. And I know Percolate, I made you a mod. You guys, I sometimes just come in and I make people mods and not mods permanently, but mods. I want to give everybody a chance and a try. Then they know what they wanted, if they want it or whatever. I hope you accept it. Accept the wrench. I hope it's no pressure on you or anything. Anyway, you guys, I'm finna get off of here and lay it down. I appreciate everybody for coming in, and I love seeing you guys. I couldn't stay away for too long. I just couldn't. I had to see my family. See you later. I'll see you guys at 5. And yeah, I'll come on the live. You won't be looking at no black screen. I don't really like to do that. But like I said, the last time I was sicker than a dog and I seen myself, I said, why nobody didn't tell me, get off a screen. You look sicker than a dog. Nobody didn't tell me that. And I was just, oh Lord. But I went back and I looked at that. I said, how in the world did that happen? Going to get one. She said, morning, going to get one. Hold on. Oh, she got her money. You got your money. One of my girlfriends just texted me and said she got her money. Well, they can text me and tell me they got their money. I ain't got mine. All right, you guys. I will be seeing you face to face or my face. I'll see you guys later, 5 o'clock. I'm going to get me some rest so I will have enough energy. And I should. All right, you guys. Yes, Rebecca, I'm going to rest. Y'all going to come back at 5 o'clock? Are you guys going to come back at 5 o'clock? Okay. Yeah, come back at 5. I definitely going to get me some rest. All right, you guys. Bye.